We do this wrap-up every year at the end of the year. Governor Kean, in your opinion, what were the significant happenings, do you think, in New Jersey in 2017?
2017, nothing.
Nothing?
I mean, there was very little. And there very seldom is when there's the gubernatorial election going on, particularly when there's a governor of one party and the legislature of another party. They mark time. Now, Governor Christie did, and rightfully so, and he did his congratulations on it, get the state moving on the opioid crisis. In fact, we may be leading the country because of our governor and moving on the opioid crisis, and that was a good thing. But it's hard for me to think of anything else that really started to solve some of the problems gnawing at the state. I really think, other than that, I think it was a fairly non-productive year.
Any new beginnings did you see, Governor Florio?
Well, in the area of urban revitalization, the administration, the Christie administration, was very good in terms of being of assistance to Camden, New Jersey. Camden's on the way back. And in large measure, it was a result of some of the policies out of the administration that focused on Camden. And the hope, of course, is that you can take that model and apply it to the other urban areas.
And how could that be done, do you think, in the new year ahead?
Well, I think there's probably ways you can design the assistance to businesses a little more effectively. It's good the way it is now, but it's not maximizing the benefits for the limited resources that the state's going to have. So working that a little better would enhance the resources available for other cities.
We did continue to hear about New Jersey's fiscal problems during 2017. In your opinion, Governor Kean, how did that impact a lot of the decisions that went on in the executive and legislative branches of government?
Well, you just can't do stuff if you have no money. And so that was
a big story.
That is a big story and a big impact. But what's exciting is, as Jim brought up, what's happened in these cities in spite of that. Because in my time, and probably in Jim's time, we talk about urban aid for Camden, urban aid for Newark, urban aid for this and that. They didn't get much of that in the last year or so. And nevertheless, you saw them like a gem starting to sparkle. You really saw exciting things happening in the downtown of so many of the cities, and spreading to the other areas as well. So this is exciting.
The fiscal challenges that the state continues to face, Governor Florio, what kind of an impact will that likely have on the new governor's very aggressive agenda?
Well, it'll have a big impact. I mean, we've kicked a lot of stuff into the next ballgame. Many things have not really been addressed. We still have a $90 billion shortfall in the pension system, $45 billion shortfall in the healthcare system for state employees. So you've got these huge numbers that are almost incomprehensible to figure out how we're going to deal with them. But everyone's going to have the same problems across the country, and we've got to come up with some means by which we generate revenues. Hopefully, growth will assist. But as the governor said before, growth is not inevitable. At some point, the economy slows down, you have a recession, and we're going to be woefully unprepared for that recession because of the problems we have now that have not been addressed.
In what area was Governor Christie effective in 2017?
If you're talking in terms of the state's long-range problems, because of the fiscal, he didn't. He was just sort of holding in place, trying to stop the dam from breaking here and dam from breaking there, and that's a contribution as well. But for the new governor, you got to be flexible, and that's so very important because you don't know when circumstances are going to change. You say a lot of things in the campaign, and you believe you can do them, but then circumstances change. So the things you can do, but the most important thing is don't try to rush into things that are impossible. Take the times, recognize what they are, and conform to those times and be flexible.
I think there's going to be a change in the approach of appreciating what the responsibilities of the governor really are.
In what
because
sense?
In New Jersey, the governor is sort of the key cheerleader for getting things done, getting them initiated. The administration in the last couple of years has really not taken that view. Notwithstanding the assertiveness of the governor's office has not prepared proposals to deal with them in the legislature. Rather, it's taken a step back, been somewhat passive, and allowed the legislature to be the initiator. The legislature is not prepared to be the initiator. So the governor's role has to be much more aggressive.
Well, a new year ahead. Happy and healthy to both of you. Governor Florio and Governor Kean, thank you very much.
And to you.
You as well.